after a break to review a movie which is solely based on true facts and incidents which happened way back in 1990 when the VP Singh government was in power at the center and the Farooq Abdullah government was in power in Jammu and Kashmir. The movie Kashmir Files has been directed by Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri and has been ably supported by actors like Mithun Chakraborty, Pallavi Joshi, Anupam Kher, Darshan Kumar, Puneet Isar and the others. Now, coming to the story of the movie, I'm sure many of you must have read somewhere or have been told about the exodus of the Kashmiri Pandits, but very little has been said in the media about why the Pandits did leave the Kashmir Valley. The truth has been brought to the forefront by the director Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri and his team rather explicitly to actually shock the ordinary man as to why the Pandits actually left the Kashmir Valley. In fact, the word exodus being used by the media should be replaced by a more apt word being genocide, perpetrated by the Jihadi Terrorists on the defenseless and hapless Kashmiri Hindu Pandits, for whom even to this day they are fighting a lonely battle to be heard, and for the injustice meted out to them by the respective governments, including the honorable courts in India. The director Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri has kept this message in mind and has done an excellent job to highlight the importance of the case of the Kashmiri Hindu Pandits in this movie rather well. Now, coming to the characters in the movie, especially played by Anupam Kher, Darshan Kumar, Mithun and versatile Pallavi Joshi, I believe they have done their very best to bring this movie to life. In fact, they have done it with aplomb. The screenplay couldn't have been better to give a rather sensational feel and touch to this gory but yes, reality of our history through the director's eyes. The background music, which was apt and would commend the directors for a job very well done. The cinematography part handled by Uday Singh Rathore, well in my opinion, was excellent. Now, let me play the role of a devil's advocate for this movie. In my opinion, the director could have delved more into the hardships being faced by the Kashmiri Hindu Pandits even to this day, rather than give more screen time to the leftist propaganda on Kashmir to create what I call, because of one evil, you must support the needy approach. To further add, the real sufferings of the Kashmiri Hindu Pandits were not brought out in length in the movie for reasons best known to Vivek Agnihotri. As a viewer, I felt these two areas fell short big time. However, this just being 10%, I must commend the director and his team for having brought to the limelight the plight of the Kashmiri Hindu Pandits during the 1990s and how the media, which conveniently still terms it as a mere exodus of the Kashmiri Hindu Pandits, is actually a genocide, which even the honorable courts of India have failed to acknowledge and bring to book the perpetrators of such a dastardly and inhuman act on the Kashmiri Hindu Pandits till date. Well, kudos to Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri and his team for showing the required resolute and courage to stand tall amid all the opposition from the Western interests to give us such a reality shot film. My humble pranams for this endeavor, Sarji. Now, coming to my grading of the Kashmir Files movie, I would give it an 8.5 on 10. I hope you enjoyed my review, and please do like and subscribe, and of course click on the notification bell so as to be intimated when I post another movie review in due course. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until we meet again, it's Rajiv Nambia signing off. Jaihind.